Hi Cancers, this is Paulette from Watersigns Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your mid-April read for love reading. So before I get into it, I will be leaving some links in the comments for you, and it's products that I use, and it shows you exactly where I purchased them. And also I have created my own things as well. If you would like to purchase those as well, it'll help me out a lot. So let's go ahead and dive into your message. If you hear any noises, it's my puppy. He's crazy. He's still a baby, so we're still working on that, okay, guys? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to look into your person's chakra and also look into the oracle deck to tell us a little bit more what's going on with them. And so I'll be using the Believe in Your Own Magic oracle deck, okay? So we're going to draw out 4 cards for that. So let's go ahead and shuffle. And let's just take a look and see what comes out for us, okay? These cards are massive, so it's kind of like hard to shuffle these. Alright, I'm going to do another one. Okay, that was a better shuffle right there. One more. Okay, so let's see what comes out for this person. Spirit, show me what is going on, their feelings in their mind, in their heart, what's going on with this person that's coming towards Cancer in April. And we're going to try to see maybe some of this will trickle into May, in the beginning of May, okay? So that came out quick. So we got red, forgive. All right, let's see what else comes out. We're going to draw 3 more cards. 3 more cards. Let's see what pops out. Spirit, give me 3 more cards, please. Or just tell me when to stop. Okay. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Okay, so there's 2. We need 2 more. So far, it looks like your person is going to be going through a lot of changes within themselves. Maybe there's some stuff that happened to them, or just stuff in general when it comes to love that they know that they need to work on. Yeah. So thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. So this person has to go through their own changes right now, but we'll dive into each one and I'll let you know what each one means and how everything ties together, okay? So we just need 1 more. 1 more, please. 1 more, please. Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. So it looks like this person is going to be going through a lot of emotional changes, okay? Let me just go ahead and spray my love manifestation spray and get a really good clear reading for love here. We'll put it there, and it smells absolutely amazing. The spray smells good, and it's it has sea salt and orchid solidite stone. See the stone right in there? And it's supposed to attract love and manifestations in love. So let's see what else happens here. Let's go ahead and shuffle the chakras for this person as well. One more. All right, Spirit, give me some chakra cards for this person. Show us what's going on with them in the mind, body, and soul. What is in their chakra? Okay. Gratitude is the first one. Okay, so Perception came out. Oops, sorry guys. And then we're going to go ahead and shuffle and get a few more. We just need 2 more. Okay, 2 more. 2 more, Spirit. More. Dissipating. And the last one. Okay, there it is. And Service. Okay, so let's get into it and see what is going on. So Red. We're going to read into Red. That's number 10. Okay. So your person, what is going on with them? For Red here, this card actually describes a person who's been holding a grudge against somebody. I'm not sure if they're holding a grudge against you. Or maybe it's a grudge against themselves. But as we throw the tarot cards and go into that part of the chakras, we'll find out what they're not letting go of and why they're having unforgiveness in their heart. It's not for them to, this card is not for them to be pushed to forgive, but it's at the right timing that they know that they need to let go of something that they've been upset about. But they have to let go of it on their own terms. And I know once they feel ready, they're going to do it. But I know Spirit has been nudging them to consider if right now is the time to forgive. And, you know, it's just a tiny bit of hope for them to finally let go of this, because honestly, this unforgiveness that they have, it bothers them to the point where sometimes they can't sleep at night. You know, it bothers them. Or if it's not that they can't sleep, it clogs their mind up. But there's something here that's keeping them from, you know, forgiving. And since this is a love reading, you know, between you and this person, they may have felt something towards you, and they feel like, or either they feel that you feel that way towards them, and you guys have a grudge against each other, or something happened between the both of you where somebody's just not forgiving and they're holding on to something and they feel like there's a grudge still there, still present. But Spirit is saying that if it's either for you or for them, but because this card is coming out for them, I feel like they're the ones with the grudge. Spirit is speaking to them to make that change. And I told you there's like an emotional change here. And so emotionally, there's some stuff that they're going to have to let go of. And once they do, what's going to happen is it's going to open up their heart to gratitude. Everything in this life happens for a reason. If we come through conflict with someone, it's for a very good reason. Either there's something that needs to change with us, something needs to change with them, you know, or just as a whole, you know, two people that come, you know, they have issues with each other. They both learn from each other about the situation, but eventually they're going to learn to have gratitude once they let go of this grudge that they have and learn to forgive. and it'll be able to maybe bring them back to you, or maybe they'll be able to get to a place where they're at peace with you. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is an ex or somebody that you're dating or dealing with right now at the moment, but they're just going through the motions of being upset with you about something and holding on to this. Okay, so we're gonna go into potion number 24. In order for them to be able to go through this process of being able to forgive and let go of things, they need to remember that they have to put in the work to take care of themselves. That means either meditate, go out in nature. They need to find things that's going to help them bring them back into their centered self. And so they know that they have to do internal work in order to get to that place. And in order to also do that, once they do that and they start working on themselves and, seeing what it is that they need to do in order to get to this part of gratitude and forgiving, once they start working on that, their perception is going to change. How they see things is going to change. There's going to be clarity for them. Their eyes are going to be open. Their emotional, spiritual eyes will be open. Okay, and so what they couldn't see before is going to show up for them. Okay, so number 14, thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Once they go through the entire process of doing this journey, this emotional change, they're going to get to the place where they're going to gain wisdom. They're going to learn that stuff had to be let go. They had to go through this change. They had to get back to themselves and work on them as well. And they had to take a step back and look at things through different eyes. Once they do that, they're going to be in a place where they learned from all of this. And they'll be able to have enough wisdom to share what they learned with other people. And so I'm not sure if this person has gone through their own stuff outside of you, and they'll be able to share stories with you of stuff that have gone through in love, with other people. But if it's a situation where it's you that they're dealing with, and once they get through that process of letting go and trying to make things right with you and just bury the hatchet, they're going to be able to tell other people, this is what I went through. And this is where I'm at right now at this point in time in my life. And I can share some stuff with you to help you on your way. And so this card of dissipating could be that at one point they felt like they were lost in this unforgiveness. And it was just like day in, day out. That's all they were doing. That's all they were thinking about or looking at was what was bothering them. But honestly, now that they're going through the process of all of this, everything that they focused on that was keeping them in that unforgiveness and upset feelings or whatever is going to start to dissipate. They're not going to be focusing on that anymore. Okay. So sun, paint the sun back into your sky. So I'm actually going to look at that in the book and see, just to make sure I have the right thoughts about this. Okay. So for them, this is like a reminder for them. They understand that they cannot either create spiritual homes or emotional homes, or even a little home. They can't create a home with somebody expecting for that person to always stay, expecting for people to always be around, because eventually what is going to happen is that sometimes people are not going to stay. They won't be there. They may walk out of those front doors. And so they need to learn how to be prepared for that. They need to learn how to create things for themselves, but at the same time, not try to make things so people can stay. Okay? They also need to understand that they can't depend on other people to make them happy and fulfilled. And I think that's what they're going to be learning when their eyes are opened here. They're going to understand that if this has to do with you, they couldn't depend on you to be happy, and they can't depend on other people outside of you to bring them that fulfillment that they need. They have to bring that to themselves. And yeah, they're going to know, they'll eventually realize that people are going to leave them from time to time. People are not always going to stay. And so the only person that's guaranteed to be there for them is them. So they're going to take time to find out what their joys are, what makes them happy outside of relationships, outside of their family members and friends. All those people will eventually backstab us or leave us in some kind of way. And so this person understands that they deserve happiness, but they know that they can't do it in a way where they have to hold on to other people or have something specific with somebody else in order to gain that happiness. Okay? And so what else they also got is service. So while they're learning this, they're understanding that even though there's going to be situations where they may not have people around them all the time, they need to learn that they still need to give. Nothing about that it needs to change. They still need to service others. If there's other people who are in need, they need to go do that. If there's like a relationship that they need to care for as far as families and friends, they still need to be there for them. You know, when they're going through moments of a person left them, they probably may shut down and not reach out to anybody else. They may not be there for other people. They're just going to be stuck in the mess that they're feeling, their thoughts, their unforgiveness, and they're not going to be helping out others. They got to learn how to be able to reach out to other people even when they're in pain. And what I'm also getting from this card as well is that they got to learn how to service themselves. And so this is what the Sun card is as well. They got to learn how to make themselves happy. They have to learn how to take care of themselves. Okay, and not always expect for people to come in and be there by their sides all the time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what's coming out with this, because this is already looking interesting. So let's see what comes out. All right, Spirit, show me the cards for red, forgive and gratitude. Give me some cards, please. I think your person was going through a moment where they really wanted to offer brand new love, but because they were so jaded, they were just not trying to do that. They were guarding themselves from doing it. And so they did want to work on something in particular as far as relationships, but they're just blocking themselves from doing that because of their unforgiveness and their hurt. But they are going through some healing. I can tell you that much right now. And this is what this is all about. One more and then we'll move from this. So yeah, they just went through it. They went through the battle, but you know what? They're going to get through all of this, or they already have. And they're right back up, you know, just fighting for themselves. Okay? So go ahead, Spirit, give me red and gratitude. Red and gratitude, please. Okay. Okay. So this actually came out upside down. So something is happening here where someone is not on their own. Whoa. And this came out upside down too. 5 of Swords. Just one more card before I start blabbing. And the 3 of Swords upside down. In reverse. And what I got on the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Cups. Okay, so I have a feeling that guys, this might be an ex. Um, I can see this two ways, okay? So what it could be is that your person could feel that they are upset with you and not really upset with you, but they don't want to forgive and they're holding on to a grudge to the fact that you on your end, maybe with someone else, you're probably no longer single. You're not in a place where you don't care to argue with them in any type of way. Like, you're not feeding anything. Like, if they come to you and start saying things or texting, you don't even respond. You don't care. You're just not in that place to do that back and forth with them. The other thing is that they're probably seeing that you're just like, you're not trying to do that anymore with them. You're just trying to step away from something like that. And they're getting over the heartbreak. And so, like I said, they're going through something heavy and emotional. And what it was is that they went through a heartbreak with you. The other thing could be is that they were the ones that may have not been honest. They're probably not single. They're probably in another relationship. And so they probably got into another relationship because they didn't want to go through the fighting anymore with you. They also did it because they probably didn't want to deal with the heartbreak when it came to you. So they quickly got into something fast. Yeah, so they could have probably ruined this with you. They probably ruined this with you and decided to, do other things outside of you and brought this heartbreak. And maybe what it could have been is that they probably thought that they were going to hurt you by this, but in reality they hurt themselves as well in this process. And now they may be seeing you somewhere else, not single, or they perceive that. But what's going to happen is that once they let all of this nonsense go and they forgive this situation of heartbreak and, whatever this lack of love is here, they're going to learn that they have to make things right. They really do. They're going to have to work on this situation, see what it is that they played their part in this heartbreak, whether either you're single and they're not, or you're not single and now they're single. Whatever the situation is here, either both of you are not single, you guys are with each other, but it's you guys, they're getting at the place where they don't want to fight anymore in this situation, but they're trying to get over the things that happened between you two that hurt them so bad. Once they let go and finally let go of the grudge, they're going to try to do their best to make amends. And this is going to bring them gratitude. And the reason why it's going to bring them gratitude, because this is going to teach them what part they played in this situation. And they're going to have to take responsibility for what they've done. Okay? So let's go ahead and look into potion and perception. And so I forgot to tell you about this part right here for this. The Six of Cups. It could have been something where they did have something special with you. And if they're not, like I said, if this person's not single and they decided to rush into something else, they realize that they're not happy in that situation, but they did it because they were so angry with you and they didn't want to deal with the hurt, so they just ran into something else. And if that's not the case, It could be that they finally saw you move on somewhere else and you're not dealing with the hurt and you're fine. You're like, you don't even care. Like, you're just not even putting any emotions into it. They're probably upset that you're not, worried like that with them anymore. But at the same time, they're missing you. They're thinking about how it used to be with you before all of this shit took place. Okay? Hold on. I'm going to talk to my puppy right now. Teddy, that's enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what the potion and perception is. Spirit, give me some cards first. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, judgment. Okay, what else? Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, so like I told you, once they start working on going within, trying to get themselves back together again, and, trying to find a better perspective, seeing things a little bit differently. This kind of reminds me of like the Hangman. Like, they're taking time to themselves to find what brings them peace and clarity. And that's what the Ace of Swords is. They need to find the truth. And they need to see things a little bit differently. But they got to see it in the way where they finally get their own truth. Okay, and in order to do that, they have to go do things for themselves. They need to go find what makes them happy. They need to clear out themselves, like their minds and their feelings. They just need alone time. And so what's going to happen is once they get all of that, they're going to make a judgment, the correct judgment about this situation. And so they understand that things were off balance and they're wanting to bring things back into balance. And they also are making plans. Don't know quite yet what the plans are, but they are making plans. They're trying to figure out, okay, I do have opportunities to move forward, to do what I need to do. Let me make a choice. This is about making a choice. And look at, they already made it. See, they're holding on to that wand. They have two. He's only holding on to one. And so they already made that judgment. Whatever it is that they saw, whatever came to light for them, there was the truth. They came in for them. They understand that their choice is to bring back balance and to move forward in a certain kind of way and to make plans. All right. So let's see what comes out for Thorns. Spirit, give me Thorns, please, and Dissipating. Give me the cards for that. Yeah, here it is, King of Wands. Three cards came out. Look at Two of Swords. Seven of Wands. And let's see. And the Four of Cups. Okay. Okay, so what's happening here is that while they're trying to go through this part of trying to get clarity and be able to let go of things, while they're going through the process, you have to understand that this person was going through it, okay? And so while they were going through it, they understood that they didn't have the right clarity. They couldn't see things properly. They wanted to make, movements. They wanted to say what it is that they desired, what they wanted to see growth in, but they really couldn't quite do it because they were stuck in this situation. Probably at that time that they were going through this, they probably felt like they had to stand their guard or stand up for themselves, or they felt like whatever you tried to say to them, they weren't listening to it, they weren't accepting it. This is probably a person that refused to even deal with you emotionally, because they still had that unforgiveness in them. And this Four of Cups here has to do with rejection. So I'm not sure if what set it off is that they realize that you're not wanting to give them anything anymore. And they just kind of set this whole situation going. But the thing is that they are going to learn from all of this. All this chaos that they have going on here, they're going to learn that eventually they're going to gain wisdom of what started all of this. Why am I being rejected? Why can I see things clearly? Why can I make the right choices in love? With Cancer, I'm going to block them for a while because I just don't, I can't deal with this right now. I don't know how to deal with this yet. But eventually what's going to happen is that all this confusion is going to dissipate. It's going to go away. And eventually they'll get to that place where they're going to learn from this and the part that they took place. But they could also be rejecting you as well. But they know that they want a relationship with you, but they were just rejecting you. Okay, so this is for Sun and Service. So what's going to happen is that, they're going to finally realize where their passions lie. They're going to have a brand new passion for themselves. They're going to create this, I got to let this go. I know I can't stay in this right here, and I got to move forward. I got to go where I can have my own passions, my own creativity, have the person that I want, be free, have amazing sex, or have somebody that meets with me the way that I like, and go towards that person. But they understand that they have to go this alone. He's the only one on that horse. If something's not working for them, they know that they need to move now. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. They know that they have to take care of themselves, and they're the ones that need to be moving, okay? And look, they're going towards an Empress, okay? So that's where their passion lies, is with someone that they see as a mother figure. Some of you guys may be dealing with a baby daddy. If not, it could be that they see you as someone that can nurture, can love properly. You know how to produce in some kind of way. If you notice, there's nature all around her and everything just grows. She's just a type that whatever she touches, she creates amazing things. And so maybe they see you as someone that is very desirable, someone that does well on their own, with or without someone. But here, after going through the process, they're realizing, okay, well, I gotta learn how to be on my own. I have to understand that people are not always going to be with me. I have to learn how to take care of myself. Once they get through all of that, they'll be able to finally set themselves free, be able to forgive, find themselves again, see things differently, accept what they've done in their part, and try to make things right. And then they're going to come and look for their Empress. Let me see what else comes out. Yeah, there's a Page of Wands again. They're going to send you a message. Okay, they're definitely going to speak with this Empress, say what they need to say, whether it's forgiving, whether it's saying, you know what, I'm going to let this go. I need to drop this because this has been affecting me for so long and I never said anything. can you forgive me? Or they'll probably try to talk to you about trying to make things right between the both of you, so you guys can finally close the chapter of what's been going on between the both of you. Try to make amends. Okay, so for some of you, it could be that you're not getting back together. It could just be that they're trying to bury the hatchet and not carry this anymore. But it could also be that they know that they took a part in a lot of the mess that happened between you and them. And now that they're growing up and they're going through some acceptances and going through a process of letting things go, they're going to want to go after what they want. And they're going to be telling you that. Okay, so this could be you that they're going after. Oh, look at what's under the deck. They're coming after you, Cancer. They understand that this whole time that they're dealing with their bullshit, being very stubborn, blocking, this love, they realize that the person that they should have been open to, talking to, letting go of things with you, they should have came to you and told you how they really felt. I love you, Cancer. You're the person that I really wanted to be with. I messed up on my part, and I understand that I did certain things to you to hurt you, and I feel like you did some things to me to hurt me. But one thing's for sure, I feel like we both can love each other. I feel like the love is still there, and I want to reach out to you. I want to make this work. And so maybe that's what this choice is right here. This judgment call is what they're probably going to do. And you're probably the Empress. And if it's not, let's say if it's not that they don't come towards you and they forgive and let go of this and they bury the hatchet with you, once they are set free, they'll be able to go somewhere else where they can find their soulmate. Okay? So it can go two ways. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at their feelings about you. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, let's go ahead and shuffle these again. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, Spirit, show me how this person really feels about Cancer. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries or an earth sign, but it looks like they may want to offer something, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what pops out. You may not know what they're planning, and this is going to be hidden to you. You may be surprised. So let's see. Here we go. All right, Spirit, show me how this person feels for Cancer. How does this person feel for Cancer? This came upside down. They feel like they have tried to, on their part, to make things work. They realized that nothing grew from the situation, so I'm not sure if it was because of their behavior or because of the lack that you guys were having before. But they know that the you can offer the Ten of Pentacles. They want to offer you that. But they know that what happened with you guys prior failed. It just didn't work between the both of you. But they do want to have this Ten of Pentacles with you. Hold on, a card fell, guys. Let me just pick it up. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Look at that. Queen of Cups. They want this Ten of Pentacles with you. They do. And it could also be that they see you as you. They see you as a person who's loving, who's very intuitive. They see you as a person that, you know, is ready to give and love. They know that. They know that. Sorry for all the sounds. It's just people keep texting me. Okay. So let's go ahead and keep moving. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to mourn this anymore. They really took this hard, and they may have not told you that. They probably hid it from you, but they're ready to get beyond this, and I think they don't want to stress over losing you anymore. They don't want to do that. They just want to get beyond it. But at one point they did grieve over your loss, but they're not trying to do that anymore. Okay, how else do they feel about Cancer? They probably feel still confused. Or they probably feel like you have a lot of opportunities, and they also feel like you're happy. They just probably feel like you're very happy, or they feel like you found your own contentment on your own, like you really don't need them. They also feel like you're a great mother if you guys are moms, and if you guys are males, it could be that they see you as a great father. And if you don't have children and you guys are single, they see you as a person who's super desirable, sexy, very sexual. They love the sex with you. They see growth. They see you as a person that can obtain so much on their own, and they're not going to take any junk from anybody. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through. How else do they feel for Cancer? Whoa. Okay, so what came out is that they're going to come hella fast towards you. Either they're going to start messaging you very quickly. And it's because they feel left out. They really do feel left out by you. Teddy, you need to calm down. Yeah. But they are going to speak to you, and they want to come out of the cold. Okay, give me two more, Spirit, two more about their feelings towards Cancer. Yeah, see? They want to work on this. They want to bring this back, and they want to make these things work. Oh. They're still carrying the hurt. Okay, Cancer? Either they're still carrying the hurt, or they feel like you still are. Okay. One more, just one more. Yeah, and they're going to come and, you know, be honest this time. They're not going to come emotionally based. They're going to come a little bit more logical. They're going to talk to you about things. They're going to, you know, make the appropriate actions. And make the appropriate plans to come towards you and to talk to you about things, and they will be open this time. Okay, so let me just see, because I mean all of this is great and everything, but this is just their feelings. It doesn't say what their actions is going to be. So let's take a look at their actions. So hopefully what they're feeling, they're just going to come through and want to do this. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, let's see. Can stick them here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and see what the outcome is going to be, and then we're all done. If you guys are resonating with this already and you like it so far, please give me a like and a subscribe. That'll be very much appreciated. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, one more. Let's see. What is the outcome, Spirit? What is the outcome between Cancer and this person? There's that offer. So it's going to take them a little bit of time to do it. They're going to muster the courage to offer. Okay. But let's see what else comes through. They don't want to fight anymore. See how I flipped upside down? I have all these cards upside on the right side. Okay. Came out again the same way, upside down. Their intentions are not to battle with you. Okay. They do want to offer a new opportunity. Even if it's just to start off as friends, that's what they're going to do. But they just don't want to fight anymore. They don't like the feeling, and they want to get back to what you guys had. And they're going to put in the work. They're going to be very focused on you. Yeah, there's that offer of love. There it is. It's coming. Okay. So they know that they have to put in the work. They have to show you that they care. And they need to give you some sort of stability. Look at this. It came out again. So the Two of Cups and the King of Wands. So this person understands that you are the person that they want. They finally realized it. They're going to be letting go of all that bullshit, of all the unforgiveness, of all the grudges, and they realize that you are that soulmate that they want. And so, yeah, they're definitely going to take control of this situation. And look at that. Oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles. Yo, they really are serious this time. Okay, so they're going to want to offer something stable in this situation between you and them. Something that you can really bank on, okay? Something that you can really work with. Whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on, guys. I have 2 more cards on the ground. Alright. Wow. Okay, so what came out is I believe this is a Page of Wands and the Magician. Yes, so you guys can be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Literally everybody's here. Everybody's here. And I see Gemini and Aries as well. Okay, so they're going to try to manifest this conversation with you and try to bring this into alignment with you again. Oh my God, there you go. Knight of Cups. So listen, once they finally get through all of that nonsense, like I said, Spirit is putting them in a position to let go of a whole lot of garbage that they were holding on to. Once they release, once they let go of all of this, they're going to realize who they really needed to be with, and it was with you. And they understood that because of their behavior, because of the grudges that they were holding on to, or the unforgiveness for whatever happened between you two, they missed out on somebody that they should have been with. Somebody that they know that they could have had something stable and loving with, something they could have grown, and they could have worked on. Okay, so they're going to be headed your way, Cancer. So this is fantastic reading. This is wonderful. Whoever this is, they have gone through their changes. Okay, so they're coming in through. Now, just because they gone through their changes and they had a change of heart and they understood what their part was in the situation, just make sure, Cancer, that you see everything you need to see before you say yes. Do not take this motherfucker. I don't care what flowers they bring. I don't care what cards they give you. I don't care what teddy bears I don't care if they say I love you. I don't care if they tell you all the right words. Make this bitch work. Okay? There was a reason why everything had to fall apart for you guys. Okay? Make them work for it. And make sure that what they're doing continues to stay consistent. Okay? All right, you guys take care. Have a good one. Love you guys.